Hello there, this is Red Joy, and I thought this week I was going to get the chance to start recording on a new session for Neverwinter Nights using the Enhanced Edition. So I went ahead, I got the discounted version on GOG, and I think the same would have been the case with Steam, and I booted it up, and I started playing around with it. Liked the texture changes. Actually, it looked really nice. The texture changes were really quite good. They kept a lot of the same mechanics, which, I mean, that doesn't shock me because it was pretty solid mechanics throughout. They didn't add anything new or special to it, but it was still pretty good, right? So I played through it, and I'm, make it about halfway through the opening raid area, what I'm showing on the screen now, and I naturally, as all things, I have to close out because I need to take care of things in life. I don't know, I had to walk my dog or I had to take care of my baby or something like that. And the next time I tried to load it up, I found that the game wouldn't load. It would give me the cursor, that was the Neverwinter Nights cursor, and it would not... the game wouldn't load, and every time I moved the cursor, it would get that after image of the cursor as if the game had frozen in the background. So I was like, okay, well, Alt for it, try it again. Maybe that was just a weird goof. Then I tried it again several times, and nothing happened. So then I thought to myself, okay, well, maybe I need to restart my computer. Tried that. No change. It was the exact same problem that happened throughout. Then I started looking online because maybe other people had found this problem and they needed to, they had a different solution. And what I found consistently was I found that people had numerous other errors. Sometimes they would have the crash happen in the middle of the game. Sometimes they would have the crash happen later on in the game. Maybe they would have, like me, a crash happen at startup, but they would have an error message that would occur, and they actually posted what the error message said. And it got to the point where I realized that this is just an unstable game. Now, this is not the first time where we've had a release happen and the release was not really ready to go. And that's unfortunate when it happens. But, it is a bit of a bummer when that happens. So, what I decided to do I don't mean to spite the producers of the new Enhanced Edition, but what I do plan on doing is I plan on doing a recording of the classic Neverwinter Nights 2. I have that on GOG. I'm going to reinstall it, and I'm going to play through that. I'm going to do a recording of it, and I will kind of tell it as a story, hopefully make my way through. It's a very long campaign. I found it to be a very long campaign, or at least it takes a while because the characters move like snails. I'm going to try to see if I can find a mod to actually have them move at a decent speed, and we will play through it. I will put a poll on Patreon in case people are interested in deciding which class or which race I should play as. If you're not a member of Patreon, I highly encourage you to check it out. I just announced yesterday that we opened it up, and I plan on coming out with those videos sometime in the later half of this year. I'm sure the Enhanced Edition just needs a couple of patches to make it work, but it is kind of frustrating, this trend that games come out and they're not really ready to go. We all are frustrated with it. It happens a little too frequently, and frankly, I think it's a trend that needs to stop. So hopefully, maybe it's my system, maybe it's just another patch that needs to be fixed up, maybe there's a certain file, it's not in the right place. I don't know what it is, but I certainly it will not stop me from enjoying the game. It's a good classic game, and I will certainly get that recording out to you guys. But until that time, please make sure you check out the Patreon page, and if you like the content I normally put up when it's not crashing, leave the video a like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, take care, and good luck. We're all counting on you.